Hey guys, today's video comes from CSM Racing Engines. I had the chance to sit down with Brandon James and the Solar Needs Racing team as they build their Brad Anderson engine for upcoming events. Please like, share, and subscribe for more great videos like this. Thank you.
So what are you doing here today, Lance? What are you doing here? Showing Brandon how to do this?
Yep, we're training DFJ to work on this Hemi out on the road. Headed to No Prep Kings. Just doing a little hands-on training, that's it.
Nice.
On this little Brad 8 Hemi.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing like a driver that knows his car, you know what I mean? Like, there's some drivers out there that only drive their car, but how do they know when they feel something, like, you know, what to relate it to and tell their tuners?
Right.
You got a 3/8 stroke wrench?
Yes.
Nice. Another thing that I noticed, one person, and I was kind of just, talking with you about this when I said, like, for someone to do this, it's a lifestyle. Like the amount of time, the effort that goes into it, all the people to make something come together. So I just thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand how much time it takes before,
right,
after we're actually at a race.
Right, right. And I think people see the we talked about it before. People see the sexy part where everything's all shiny, nice, but it's the hours, it's the late nights, it's the scraping gaskets by hand, cleaning stuff. It's a lot of stuff that.
A good example is that when we went to the last race in Vegas, the TV show where nobody knew, but we went through three transmissions, drove them all the way to LA and back 3 times.
Wow.
So that's another thing about team members. I mean, now Mike at Mike's Transmissions.
Yep.
I mean, he took us in after hours, stayed
yep.
there with us, rebuilt the whole thing.
Okay.
While we waited, and did what Lance is doing. He showed us like what to look for and how to fix problems in the future.
Right. Right
Bunch
on.
of good people in racing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's.
You do this long enough, you need enough people that are willing to help. You know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I was wondering when that show was coming out.
Yeah, I don't think I have a lot of hand wrenching going on.
So yeah. So Mike's Transmission in Lancaster?
Yeah,
Off
Lancaster,
Avenue I, right?
We got MP coming up, so he's here, pain or no pain, to get it done.
Nice.
So your back's feeling up good?
No, it hurts every day.
Yeah.
But
What about your front? Is it good?
yeah, the front's good.
Yeah, foam filled seat that's formed to your body, right?
Yeah.
So CSM Racer Lance, how you got into engine building and kind of like the development of you going from maybe starting off on a stock type of block to as you progressed in your career, how just can you kind of just share that with us?
Sure. My dad's a machinist and was trained by him.
Yeah.
Did my rode bicycles, dirt bikes since I was 5. Worked on those, and then by the time I was 12, I boarded my first 350 Chevy.
Nice.
So just worked in the family business,
Right.
from day one.
Okay.
We ended up opening a shop. It's still open, still doing that. So
Yeah.
it's just what we do. We started out. We've done a lot of high-end machine work for big name shops, and it had exacting tolerances they needed. We had to hold to these specs, and it just poured into everything I did. So
Sure.
pretty much it. Started doing some high-end race motors for Chris Alston and
Yep.
Theo from Wizard Racing, and
Yep.
now I'm doing stuff for these guys and a lot
Yeah.
of exposure.
Who was your first high power horsepower motor built for?
I've been building them a long time for different names, but I guess maybe the first one that was well known was Chris Alston.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Did his dad used to race too?
a little bit back in the early days. Yeah. They did some pro stock stuff.
Nice.
Well, the thing about it is that it's not only high horsepower stuff, but I mean, the 421 that you built for us is reliable. I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
we've gone through that thing maybe 3 times, and we beat that thing to hell. So
Right.
Yeah, what's crazy about that motor is that motor was first built in 2006.
Wow.
And then these guys bought it, I don't know what, 12 years later.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Right.
it had regular chromatic gaskets when we bought it, and you put copper head gaskets on it because we wanted obviously more power. So
Yeah. Yeah.
able to throw a little more boost at it. So
And everybody's more than impressed with that engine, including me.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
everybody's like, I can't believe that motor's taking all that boost, and I mean, just ton and ton of hits on it, and it just
Keeps
never
on.
ever had an issue with it.
Right.
When all the Oklahoma guys first saw it, they were like, "Oh yeah, small block, whatever,"
Yeah.
and then they all got beat by it. And then 3 big names were at the next race with small blocks in their car.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Like, you know.
More usable power.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
it's more manageable, that's for sure.
Right. Right. So.
We're not trying to get rid of 2,000 plus horsepower. I mean, not that motor make every bit of 2,500 if we wanted it to, but
Right.
it's more manageable for the street stuff that we were doing with it.
Right.
Plus, our car is 2,400 pounds with brand new in it, so
Right.
power to weight ratio.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that
Yep.
that engine has a Brodix BD 2000 head on it.
Nice.
And so I told Mark at Brodix, who we've been dealing with forever, about it. He's like, "Man, I've told all those guys at Oklahoma Street
Yeah.
Outlaws they need to build a short stroke, big bore, high winded motor that doesn't make any torque,
Yep.
because they're making 4,000 plus, turning it down to 2,000. You know,
Okay.
and we're making maybe 25,600, and we're
Yeah.
using most of it. So we're capable of using it, and they're not.
Right.
So,
Yep. It goes to show you, sometimes there's a little more with less. What I see is just using power that's there.
Yeah, I mean, it's all testing. Like,
Yeah.
we built a new car to go race the street stuff in Vegas, and I mean, we had every bit of 30 passes on it, just testing to get the car right.
Right.
I mean, it's
Sure.
all about how much effort and work you're willing to put into it. So.
Sure. Sure.
pull that out.
Right on.
Wiggle it back and forth like a little bit. Not that good.
What's next?
I'll put the timing on it. Front drive. Put all the hardware up for this. I think I'm in the back still.
Yeah.
Hey Lance, how much better is like the 12 and the 10 versus these 8?
It's newer technology.
Bigger valves and technology.
Yeah, I haven't
Different angles maybe.
seen all this stuff yet.
Hemi, you know what I mean? Maybe if we had one on,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
it's just a generic brand Hemi, to be honest.
I'll run through this again.
Okay.
You can check it out. Go ahead and start it. Oh, great. Thanks, Argo.
All right. So.
I'm gonna recheck TDC.
Okay.
Hold that cam in for me, Brennan. BFJ.
So what do we got going on here? I know you're doing TDC.
Yeah, I'm just checking TDC on the degree wheel, making sure, double checking
Okay.
cam degree. Intake center line. Now we're going to intake center line here. Looks like she's on the 116. Five.
Any cool valve train parts we want to go over or no?
Everything's cool here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Brad 8 Hemi.
Nice.
Right there. If I get too close.
Okay.
All billet, one piece. These things, top alcohol, usually make around 4,500 horsepower.
Wow. Nice.
Here's the rocker arms for them.
It's a serious shaft system.
Yep. Here's the rods and pistons. GRP billet rods.
Nice.
Big FC-1 pistons.
No joke.
FC. The tuners.
Right.
I wanted the point of this was to at least be able to service it while I'm on the road because we can't pull shit out and bring it
Right.
every time. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, as much as I would love to do that. Oh, fuck so. There it is.
Are those what they call buttons? Buttons. Button.
Yeah, those are pin buttons. Looks like he's sponsored by Carhartt.
No way.
We'll never know. One day, maybe.
You know what? I'm taking this off. It's too hard to do with the glove on.
If you didn't notice, this Hemi has the same bore as a 502 Chevy.
The more you know.
What's up with that?
The shit you learn at Lance's.
Yeah. What kind of bearings were those?
Those are Clevite V series bearing.
Nice.
That seems to be what all the Hemi guys run. We mainly use King HP, which is very similar
Right.
to this type of bearing. It's a high embeddability,
Yep.
high load, short duration.
That thing will be trapped. I think my Falcon will trap probably 130s on motor with a manual. Once we get that 430 in there, that'll be some big power.
Big power, baby.
I don't even think I'll spray the nitrous.
Can you hand me that?
Yep, I got you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Need that?
No, I just need a couple blades, just regular,
On the
straight.
hole.
Yeah. Actually, one will probably work.